Alright, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Jamie May here, man, back with another one, man. Listen, today I won't say this is more of a serious topic, and it's dealing with one of my favorite fighters of all time, and that's Jon Jones. Jon Jones recently has been in a ton of controversy, dealing with, headbutting a police car, pulling his wife's hair, things like that. So I just want to, go over that situation. I know a lot of y'all want my opinion, since y'all know I am a huge Jon Jones fan. So let's get right into it. Just my whole thoughts on the situation in general. It's just sad, man. I don't want to say this, but I have to. Jon Jones is a piece of fucking shit. He's a piece of shit. I can't defend his actions. Like, I can't, as a fan, I can't defend Jon Jones's actions. Jon Jones is about to be 35 years old. There's no excuse to why he should be doing shit that he was doing when he was 20, when he was 21, when he was like, you shouldn't be doing that. And he keeps saying, I'm gonna push through, I'm gonna be, taking alcohol on my life and things like that. I think Jon Jones needs fucking help. Because first it was the cocaine. He got off the cocaine. Usually when addicts get off of something else, or when I'm not an expert at the shit, so don't take me up on this, but quote me if I'm wrong. Once they get off of one of their fixes, they go to the next one to fill that void. And filling that void for Jon is alcohol, and he needs some fucking help before he fights again. Do I believe the UFC will cut him? No, they're not fucking cutting him. Fucking kind of throw a dolly through a bus, cut Michael Chiesa's forehead open. Rose Namajunas traumatized. She couldn't fight. Chiesa couldn't fight. No. Conor ruined business opportunities for Dana White and still didn't fucking cut him. You think, no, he's not cutting Jon. Even if he does cut Jon, that's another organization's gonna pick Jon right up instantly. So I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's just sad. I'm a fan of his talent. I'm a fan of his skill set. If when we're talking about GOAT perform, I'm gonna be still arguing Jon Jones is the GOAT and all that, but outside, man, like I can't defend Jon anymore. Like I can't, and it's man, it overwhelms me, and it really grinds my gears. It really gets under my skin, man. When I was reading, should I put it? Nah, fuck it. Y'all probably didn't already seen it. It really grinds my gears when I hear that his oldest son, I believe, or one of his sons, his children had to go down to the front desk of a hotel and call the cops on their dad. That really, that's really a heartbreaking thing to hear. And you hear that Jon was, hysterical, laughing, crying, anger, all the things that, point towards he was drunk. He was doing so good. He was doing so fucking good, man. A year and a half, looked like he was trained, looked like he was gonna fight. He looked like he was gonna diss. He looked like he was gonna fight Francis at the Hall of Fame induction for his fight with Alexander Gustafsson. He comes out, says he's gonna be fighting the winner of Cyril and Francis. He wants that. So Dana White was saying, yeah, he's on board with it. So it was looking all good for Jon, and then he ruins it literally 3 hours later, just like that. Snap of a finger, is gone. I think Jon will be back? Yes, Jon is gonna be back. A lot of people are calling for him to be cut, and all, like, shut the fuck up. This is no way me defending Jon, but the same people that are calling for Jon to be cut, they're sitting here rooting for Conor. Some of their favorite fighters have done some fucked up shit as well. May not be to the extent, but they've done some fucked up shit. Listen, a lot of people like TJ Dillashaw. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you was using it to cut weight, to do this, to do that. You were still using EPO. If you don't, EPO is like fucking, I don't know. I don't know what to compare it to. It's like Mike Tyson. Imagine, all right, say Mike Tyson, prime Mike Tyson takes EPO. Y'all know what the fuck Mike Tyson will be doing to niggas. People just brush that under the rug. They don't want him cut. Greg Hardy is still in it. He beat the breaks off his wife. Dana White still has him in. So do I think Jon is gonna be cut? I say all that to say this. Do I think Jon is gonna be cut? Absolutely not. I didn't mean to. I'm not comparing Jon Jones' situation to TJ Dillashaw using EPO because it's two completely different situations. I'm just saying, you know, these dudes are doing some egregious shit and they're still on the roster. You know what I mean? So I think Jon's gonna get cut. No, Conor throwing the dolly, punching the old man, you know, talking shit about Khabib's family, religion. That, like, he was still on the roster. Colby Covington, you know, the shit that he does with his trash talk still on the roster, you know. So Jon isn't gonna be cut, but it's just real sad to see, man. And like, Jon was one of my inspirations. Keyword was growing up, it was him, Derrick Rose, and Floyd Mayweather, / Andre Ward. But those were my inspirations growing up. And now Jon is no longer one of my inspirations. I don't inspire to be like Jon. I don't want to be that. I remember the Jon that beat Shogun Rua, that beat Rashad Evans, that beat Gustafson, that beat DC, you know, that beat Vitor Belfort, Lyoto Machida, that beat Rampage. I remember that Jon Jones, not this Jon Jones that's doing this fucked up shit. And it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. He needs some help. Will I still be using Jon Jones in UFC 4? Like, come on now. Yes, I'm gonna still be using Jon Jones. That ain't changing. Think I'm gonna give up the #1 spot of being the best Jon Jones? No, hell no. I'm still gonna be using Jon Jones. He's still my favorite fighter to use in UFC 4. But as far as me being a fan, I don't want to say I'm gonna be a fan, but if he fights again, I'll definitely be rooting for him 100%. But to sit here and say I'm gonna be a fan, I can't say that. Jon Jones is a piece of shit. You know, he's a piece of shit. He needs to hear shit like this. Jon Jones is a piece of shit. Not in the sense of he's a bad human, because, you know, there's more people that have done more egregious things than what Jon has done, doing cocaine and shit like that. But he needs to wake up. And I'm hearing, I read that, you know, his wife had a busted lip, and like a little small busted lip, and, you know, small swollen lip. Bottom lip was a bit swollen. I'm not gonna jump to the conclusion and say, oh, Jon hit her because he pulled her hair. He hit because listen, y'all gotta stop doing that. We don't have evidence that Jon hit her. Yes, he pulled her hair. Does that mean he hit her? We don't know. So I'm not gonna say hit. That's why you haven't seen me say throughout this whole video that Jon hit his wife, because we don't know. Y'all can't jump to conclusion and say he hit his wife. Oh, he must have grabbed her hair. He definitely hit his wife. No, we can't say that. I'm not gonna do that, because there's many cases where eventually truth is gonna come to light. You know, yeah. Right now, only Jon, his kids, maybe his wife, and God know what happened. You know, did he hit her or did he not? But the truth is gonna come to light eventually, as in certain cases like this it does. If it comes out true that Jon hit his wife, and if it comes out untrue that, you know, Jon didn't hit his wife, I don't think the hate is gonna stop. The hate is gonna stay the fucking same, in my opinion. But let me know y'all thoughts down below about Jon Jones. Like I said, man, I can't say I'm a fan. I'm not a fan. Hopefully Jon sees this, you know, he really grips up. I hope he has Chandler Jones, his brother, in his ear telling him, you know, what to do. And, you know, I know his mom didn't raise him like this. His mom's people are very disappointed. So I hope Jon cleans this shit up. And I say he's a piece of shit because he keeps doing this shit. This is Jon Jones's 100 fuck up. You know, at a certain point, like, I have no sympathy. So you're a piece of shit. But yeah. Let me know down below what y'all think about this, man. Hope y'all like, hope you comment, hope you subscribe if you're new, man. Subscribe, man. Hit that notification bell, man. Join the family, join the gang, man. Anyway, man, y'all have a good day, man. It's your boy JMMA, man. Remember, beating your meat. Do something productive with your day. Beating your meat is not productive. It's not. See y'all next time, man. It's your boy JMMA, and I'm out. Peace.